Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep. So let's get to it. A little Monday prep on a Sunday. So Friday, pretty easy day. Bearish most of the day. We had some long periods of downside convergence there, and price met that and went on down. We obviously finished with a red DEX because we had all that downside jumping into our customer sentiment and our whale target. Still 640, 620 is off the board currently, and 622 is our lowest. We closed, let's see here, about 621-ish the other on Friday, and we'd be just right around 621, 622 if we were in the overnight session right now, with Futes up just very slightly a few minutes ago, about $5. So we'd be right around this range right now. Customers are still in short the pop mode, but have slid up a little bit. Let's jump into our dark pools really quick. Bunch of sig prints right around that 630, right around the 632 area here and here. Mark that on your charts as important points of price contention. And then a few more around that 626.65. Let's see if we're splitting the difference there. Largest ag is 628. We're now below that by quite a bit, and it moved up about $1. We were at 627, I think, when we were heading into Friday morning. Jumping into our gamma. Well, this is an interesting look because a couple of things. One, super thin gamma right now below 631. All right, so this means price can move very freely on the ag right here below 631. That means we can get abrupt and violent moves. If we can pass 633 and 634, that positive gamma there, and repel upwards, another thin rip up into that 650 range. So that's the ag. Let's jump into our daily and see what that looks like. So our daily 484, let's take a look. Once again, very thin. We love this thin gamma from 610 all the way up to 634, which is where we saw that small positive wall on the ag as well. Very thin, so we can move freely, really, in between all of these levels. Interesting look on both the ag and the daily. Currently, our largest pulls are up and to the right. We'll see what tomorrow brings with our gamma changes and updates. A ton of gamma rolled off on Friday, which means we could see some massive updates to all of this. That could be why it's thin. We'll see how that pans out. So, crazy look for tomorrow. Very important to pay attention to NetFlow and convergence. If we're green and going to rip up through that, we're either going to see, we can see bearish flow with convergence gray. We can still move to the upside right there, all right? Or if we're really what we want to see, if we're going to move to the upside, calls way over puts, and then green bars down here showing that upside. And if we're going to rip to the downside of it, we're going to want to see those puts over calls and these nice big red bars. Pretty simple. And then we're going to want to see our zero levels pulling towards the upside or downside to match flow. All right, that is all for now. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.